Hey everybody, Eric Chessen, founder of Autism Fitness, leading the movement for movement. And if you, yes, you are ready to become an Autism Fitness certified pro and bring the best possible fitness and adapted PE programming to the individuals with autism and other neurodiversities that you serve, head on over to autismfitness.com, click on the link in the description below, and you can be on your way right now to becoming an Autism Fitness certified pro in not only name, but in practice ability as well. So in today's Tuesday training, I want to cover what goes right with squatting. We focus a lot, oftentimes, or I focus a lot on looking at some of the mechanical breakdown or what happens when we have a contraindication or a movement pattern that isn't quite right, because it is of the highest and utmost importance that we understand what the movement is supposed to look like in order to coach it and cue it correctly. A movement pattern that has consistent breakdown, or what we might refer to as loss of motor control or compensatory movement, is a big one, means that the athlete does not have the strength, stability, or motor planning to carry out that movement correctly. And over time, that can lead to injury, discomfort, and misuse. So it's not as though just programming an exercise is enough. This is a big deal, and it would be a world of wonder if many more people would take that into consideration. It's not just the exercise, it's the way that the exercise is being coached and cued. So what I want to show here is one of my athletes who is really adept with the squat, and I want to demonstrate what is actually going right here. So I'm going to share my screen. Got my guy Jay here. So what we see going right, so we start from, and this is something that you get in the level 1 certification, hint, hint, we start with the feet. We start with rooting. These feet are in a really, really good position. So our athlete is rooted. He is ready to squat in a way that is going to be healthy, safe, and effective. 3 big things, right? Because if this movement starts to break down, then we get more emphasis on the low back or on the knees than we want. This is stuff that is critical. And I know I keep pointing back to the fact that it's important because guess what? It's important. So he starts in this slightly shoulder width, a little wider than shoulder width. And also we have the box here, because when our athletes cannot safely and effectively squat below parallel without some type of visual spatial prompt, or in this case, a physical prompt, i.e. the box, then we provide something supplemental. This is what we call a modification. This, again, really important because it's not like the exercise is going to automatically get the athlete better in their strength and motor planning. We have to set up the environment for that. So here you can see really good position, and also those hands under the chin. Why do we do that? Because it creates more stability in the upper body. So you can see he's squatting right now to almost exactly parallel. So there's a great start. And you notice when he drops right here, this is a really good position. So you see that the knees are over the toes, really nice spine position, making every effort to maintain abdominal stability here. He's not folding. What we're looking for when we need to modify this movement is the athlete folding forward, right, when they're standing up. So he's doing a really nice job here of emphasizing or being able to utilize the hips. So back here we see the entire posterior chain, all the muscles of the back functioning the way that they need to. And over time, so what's the next step? The next step is just to keep it like this forever? No, of course not. The next step is to progress this and have the athlete go down even lower until he does what we call breaking parallels. So we want the hips to break 90 degrees and go even lower than this. The only way we want to do this is under stability and control. We want control of the movement pattern, and that is going to lead to better outcomes. But the key here is that, again, it's not just about the exercise and saying, we're going to do squats. What kind of squats? At what point do we need to modify it for the athlete. If you think that this isn't important and just the exercise is going to do it, you're not going to have the outcomes that are going to be expected or needed for this skill to generalize or translate to activities of daily living, whether we're getting up and down from a seat, getting up and down from the toilet, walking up and down steps, anything that we have to do with our lower bodies to perform any daily task. This exercise is going to be the foundation of strength and performance there, and it needs to be done right. So this is, in essence, how to do it right for this particular athlete who's much more advanced than a lot of other athletes. He has this stability and control, and that's going to be the big difference maker, is going to be control of the movement pattern throughout the entire exercise. Right? So that's how we get there. Sometimes we modify it, sometimes we can progress it, and progression is going to look a little bit different for every athlete. So regardless of where your athlete is right now, the key is, and in the level 1 certification, we talk about knowing what you're looking at. Where are they right now? What is the next appropriate step, whether it's a progression or modification? And then how do we get to the point where the athlete has a healthy squat pattern where they can control the eccentric or that descent and then come up without rocking forward? And that is going to be key in healthy lower body, healthy spine, stronger core or abdominals, and the ability to, or the aspect of generalizing this movement to other skills and activities of daily living. I'm Eric Chessen, founder of Autism Fitness. Thank you for watching. If this has been helpful and you think it might help others, please share, like, and subscribe to the Autism Fitness here on YouTube. And again, if you are ready to join the Movement for Movement and become an Autism Fitness certified pro anywhere in the world, head on over to autismfitness.com. Again, the link is in the description below. Thanks for watching.